Queue times are insane. Everybody is having this fucking problem, and it sucks because I logged in today at 4 p.m. and now it's 7 p.m. and it's been 4K queue. I logged in at 11K, but then there was a disconnect. When there's a disconnect, actually it takes off 2K people from the queue, and then some of them relog in. And what happens is that you're stuck on like 9K for 1 hour and it doesn't move anywhere, it stays on the same number. So that does tremendous psychological damage to anyone who's facing the Q raid boss. If you don't know about the Q raid boss, you should totally check out this meme. Yeah, how this affects me and my friends. So it doesn't affect me that bad, but it affects a lot of my friends because they get home at around 9 p.m. So they try to log in with TeamViewer, asking their brother or something like that. They just try to log in by all means necessary. But what ends up happening is that sometimes maybe he asked his bro to log him in, and it's like 6K queue when he logged in for the first time, since his brother had to go out and do some fucking work outside or something. He gets back at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and he sees that World of Warcraft had logged him in and then had disconnected him. So there's no way he can play with us because at 9 p.m., when you try to log in, it's like 13, 14K queue, you know, and that's a good number to hope for because it could get up to more. So I think this affects everybody who are in Europe and are trying to play on this fucking realm. Everybody likes to play on a big server that's full of people, and I don't think there should be a queue for those people. There's a way that we can play on a big server without having 15K queues. I don't think it's necessary for there to be a 15K queue. The server should be considered full Blizzard. How they try to solve this problem and why paying is bad to solve the problem related to this issue. The way to solve the problem is probably to expand the server capacity, and yeah. And why is it bad to pay for transfers? It's bad to pay for transfers because transfers are literally forced on you because they refuse to increase server capacity. And server capacity should be increased with the money that you're spending for your subscription. That's how it should be working. I just don't see why there's a 15K queue when everybody is paying, everybody is playing, and yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And how this affects me and my friends is basically we can't get together to play the game. And that's not fun for anyone. We're trying to play the game together. And it's impossible because what happens is they're at work trying to log into the game. So some of them have team viewers, some of them ask their brothers to log them in, but basically it's the same problem. Sometimes it disconnects you, no one is watching the PC, and 15 minutes later, you're stuck at 13K queue again. And this could happen 3 times during the time period from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And the problem is that the people who are constantly looking at their team viewer are actually not going to have a problem because they will relog again instantly and they will still be in queue and they will always look at their phone because they're just gonna do it. That's how it works. This doesn't fix the problem that they're trying to fix because anyone who's that crazy to use TeamViewer, it's not even crazy. Anyone who just wants to play that much that's using TeamViewer is obviously gonna be looking. He's gonna be checking his phone all the time if he's still in queue. It's like a one button. You unlock it, you press the button, and it shows like the apps on it, and you can even see on the screen, without even pressing the app, if you're still in queue. So this doesn't fix the problem. The problem here is that we need more space for players to fill. It's that simple. There's 15k queue. It's 2022. We shouldn't be having 15k queue. Never in this situation, honestly. And the reason that transfers don't work is because transfers actually make you pay money for something that you're already paying money. So they make you, the player, pay to solve a problem that they've created. Why transfers suck and the free transfers never ever work. They're just transfers to dead servers, dead realms. Nobody will transfer in a fucking dead realm. Nobody. I mean, who? If a little role playing group from some random server? Maybe? And even they're not that crazy, dude. So, yeah, the transfers will never work. Paying for something that should be fixed and you're already paying for is just straight up retarded and it makes them a lot of money. So, people should stop doing that. One of my friends refuses to play the game. He said that if he wanted to have to look at TeamViewer and shit, he could do that, but he just doesn't want to do that. He thinks that it's absolutely laughable that in 2022, Blizzard are actually forcing players to have 15k queue and to be forced to play on other realms or by character transfers. It's just stupid. That's all I had to say. And yeah, have a good one. See ya. Peace. Woo!